We're going to make another Easter wreath after I've made the one out of eggs. This is going to be one out of construction paper and the top of the pizza box and some makeup pads. Actually, it's you use them to remove makeup, so we're going to use that as the white bunny first. So I'm just going to cut this out now that I have my circle for my wreath pattern, and I'll bring you back.
Okay.
What we're going to do now for our little bunny after we have our rings cut out is we're just going to bend this in half. And there you can see that the pizza top is cut out in the ring, and you're going to need bunny ears. So you fold the piece of paper in half, and that's the reason we're doing that is because we need 2 bunny ears. And so if you fold it in half and you draw your little bunny ears, they don't have to be perfect. And now we're going to cut them out. When you fold it in half and you cut it out like this, it gives you 2 of the exact same size and shape, roughly, of each other. So I'm just going to continue to cut these out, and I'll bring you back in a second. Actually, I don't even need to leave. So what we're going to do is we're going to also make pink inserts for the inside of the bunny ears. And we're going to do that in the same way. And I'll bring you back and once we have those done. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take our ear inners, put a little bit of glue on, and we're just going to rub it down. And we're going to do that with both of the ears. And you want to have them in the same direction for they match up, because you don't want a bunny with 2 different sets of ears. So I'm just going to fix up the ears and I'll bring you back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the ears on. So I'm going to put a dab of glue right here, and then we're going to put the ring on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a circle, and I'm going to use the glue gun, and I'm just going to cover it in a circle for I can put an inside piece on that I can add a face onto it. So I'm just going to spin that around. I already have the piece already pre-cut out, so I'm just going to lay that on there. And we could trim off all the excess stuff after it dries. So I'm just going to bring it back once that dries. What we're now going to do is we're going to take each makeup sponge here, or each pad, or whatever you want to call it, and we're just going to pull it apart, and that'll leave this like fluffy cottony part. And we're going to do that with a few of them, and then we're going to put them on here. And how we're going to do that is we're just going to put a little bead here, drop the camera. So we're just going to put a little bead there, and we're going to put that on top of it, and then we're going to go to the next one. And one more, and we're going to continue to do this, and we're going to cover the whole outside of this ring with the fluffy cotton, and I'll bring it back and show you what it looks like once we have it done. Once we've completed the outside ring, what we're going to do is we're going to make an inner ring now, and I'm just going to continue to do that, and I'll bring you back. So we're almost to the center, so I'm just going to continue on to the center, and I'll bring you back. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm going to trace out a pattern for the eyes. And I'm just going to trim that out twice, so I'll bring it back when I have it cut out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make the eyes. So we're just going to take the little corner here that we have. There's the black one. And we're just going to put a little glue, and be careful not to burn yourself because it does get very, very hot. And we're just going to place it down there. So there we have the eyes.
I'm honest. Her bunny getting hair.
So now that my video is being video bombed by several people, we're just going to leave that in there because this is what it's like trying to do a video. So what I need to do is I need to make a bunny nose, and I can't remember what a bunny nose is.
I can make my nose.
Anyway, I'm going to do that pattern, which is kind of like an oval and down a little bit. So, oh, that's a little terrible, so let's try that again. Not a good drawer. Okay, so there's his nose. So I'm just going to cut that out and I'll bring it back. So we now have the nose cut out. And these whiskers, all you're going to do is make little strips with some black construction paper. And you're going to need about 6 of them, 3 for each side. So now I'm going to go to the mouth. So that's the shape of the mouth right there. And we're going to use the same pattern from the bag. And it looks like two round parts like that, and circle at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut this out and I'll bring it back. So there's your bunny's face. So we're just going to glue it. So like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. So I just wanted to show the little bunny face hanging on the wall next to the other Easter wreaths I made. So you can make things at home at a frugal budget that look cute and adorable and that all kids will like. So like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.